What's going on, y'all? Answering another question for you, the subscriber. Yeah. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy TC with GrimReaper Transport. How y'all doing today? Nice day. Nah, it's a little cloudy. Think a little storm about to pass through. Hopefully I'm behind the storm. All right, I'm on my way back to Gosha. I'm about 73 miles outside of Gosha right now. I just came back from Texas, dropping a load in Texas. Once again, I want to thank Casey and Daniel for the RV Transporter Rodeo. Yo, I had a lot of fun. Apparently, everybody that was there had a lot of fun. Please thank the ladies in the food trucks for us. We enjoyed the food. The food was excellent. And I'm glad to hear that this will go on again next year. So, if you guys need any help, let me know. Any ideas, let me know. Y'all need more ideas? Give me a call, shoot me an email, something. Shoot me up on Instagram. Remember, email, Instagram is below, and I am working on my Facebook page. Let's get back to the topic, which I'm trying to add some more to this because it's a really short topic. One of my subscribers asked me, newbie, was that, what's the difference between a backhaul and a reload? Kind of caught me off guard for a minute, but I had to think about it. A backhaul can be something, it's something coming back directly or in the line to Gosha, where you get another load and go back out. A reload is where you get another load that can take you anywhere across the United States and paying you what you would be getting paid to move a load from Gosha to a certain location or more. And then it's spark. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. Just correct me. This is just my train of thought on it. Because I know when I was driving semis that whenever I dropped off a load, I have to call my dispatcher back to ask for another load, which was a reload, because I was not coming back to the yard. And it made sense. A reload takes you everywhere. A backhaul is supposed to be something bringing you back in the direction of where you're going. So yeah, that's basically what it is. For example, A backhaul for me would be, okay, I go to Texas, but I'm trying to get back to Indiana. I jump on Central Dispatch and find something coming back to Indiana or to Michigan or to Illinois, because it's bringing me back in the direction of where I want to go. So it's a backhaul. I might get paid a little less for the backhaul coming back to my location, but there are times that you will get paid more coming back to your location, back to your headquarters, the designated location where you pick up all your loads. But on top of that, I can get on Central Dispatch and go to different locations around the United States, which will also be a reload. So it's kind of tricky. Now, if your company is doing it, your company would do you a reload and say you get paid the same amount that you would get paid running loaded. So this is just an example. Say you're getting paid $1.80 a mile to pull a camper from Gosha to New Mexico. Okay, then the company contacts you and lets you know that they have they got a boat coming out of New Mexico, coming back to Indiana, paying $1.90. I would consider that to be a reload because I'm getting paid equal to or greater than the load that I left Goshen with. Now, let's say your company pays you that same $1.80 to go to New Mexico to drop a camper, and then your company contacts you and lets you know that they have a utility trailer coming back out of New Mexico, paying trying to think, $1.14 a mile. And it's going to Alabama. Now, I would consider that to be a backhaul payment, but a reload load. Because coming from New Mexico, going to Alabama, is putting you literally in a direct line to get back to Indiana. It can get you back to Indiana a lot quicker and putting some money in your pocket. So I would consider it a backhaul because the money ain't equal or greater to what my company is paying out for me to move a trailer out of Goshen. That's what I call a backhaul. It's kind of tricky, and it all depends on how your company is set up. Some companies don't even use the term backhaul. They call it reloads because you're getting paid to reload money. You get paid just like if you were loaded leaving out of Goshen or better. It's nothing below that. Some do below, some do equal and above. And so it's kind of tricky. It's really, really tricky. But I guess it all depends on what your definition is for a reload and for a backhaul. Those of you that might have a good idea, send it to me in a comment or send me in an email or my Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. Once again, I am working on my Facebook page. I'm trying to get my Facebook page together, and so I can, so we can chit chat a little bit more quickly, I guess is the right term. But yeah, send me your thoughts. That's the question for the week. Yep, that's the question for the week. Send me what you think the definition of a backhaul is and what a reload is. You can break it down. You can put it in this long paragraph, however you want to do it. But yeah, that'll be some great knowledge to know. This was just off of the top of my head what I think a reload and a backhaul is. Don't take it verbatim. Don't hold me to it, because I'm not exactly sure. So this is the reason why I'm asking you guys to give me your input and to see what would be the right answer to give anyone. So I think this is going to be a short one today. I think so. I'm at 11 minutes right now. Wow. But I needed to be at least 20. So I got 9 minutes to kill. What else is it? What else would there be? Oh, for those of you that don't know, I am in the multi-haul division with my company. I have a 53-foot flat deck trailer. And yes, I do single hauls at times as well. Sometimes the company needs some units moved, and I jump on the single board, go move them, still get paid for it. Why not still do it? So I'll move some units on the single board, come back, grab my trailer, and go pick up some multiples and move them too. I'm working every angle possible. Gotta make that money. That's all it's about. Remember at the end of my intro, ENDTRO. Hey, gotta make that money. Always, man. Always gotta find a way to get that money in. Like Daniel and the Weekend Trucking, they got their little hustle going on too, where they have the dumpster rental business going on. I want to get into it, I really do, but I stay in Atlanta, so I'm kind of scared of the theft risk. But that's what I want to do as well. I want to do that, or I might do something else, which is gonna cost me to finance my truck and trailer, which I was trying to avoid doing. But I'll see. Never know, never know, never know. Well, pushing 13 minutes. I think I'm gonna do a safety tip for the day, and that should be it. Yeah, stay tuned for the safety tip of the day. The safety tip for the day. All right, check it out, y'all. The safety tip for the day is emergency flashers. What about emergency flashers? It's when you're in traffic You ever came over the hill while you pulling a camper or a trailer, and then all of a sudden you see tons of red lights, and just see red lights for days, but you know you couldn't see that before you went over that little hill or little hump in the road, or you coming around a curve and you just saw it? That's when you really need to throw on more. Everybody, some people will be like, man, that's the reason for my brake lights. Everybody is used to seeing brake lights, solid light, boom, that's it. When you put on your emergency flashers, which we call them four-ways, it makes a person pay more attention and it catches their attention now because it's a off and on motion. So you coming around a curve, which is a blind spot, and you see the brake lights. Think about everybody else that's behind you. Think about the idiot that's behind you that's doing 10, 15 miles over the speed limit. Just going. He might run smack dead in the back of you. I don't know about you, but I need my truck. I need my life. So when you use the four-way, it catches the attention of that person, the people behind there, truck drivers, because a lot of truck drivers already know when you see four-ways, something's going on. So you need to slow down. And since we are falling up under the FMCSA and DOT, we need to start thinking like truck drivers. What would truck drivers do? What do truck drivers do to make them professional? So to avoid an incident, an accident, a fatality. What they are supposed to do. Because a lot of them don't do it. I'm just being honest. So whenever you come up to a traffic jam where it's bringing traffic down to a crawl and you notice it, hit your four-ways, get on the brakes, watch your surroundings, your front, your left, your right, both mirrors. When you start to see the traffic slow down behind you and you notice that everybody behind you is starting to notice that you're slowing down, they start to slow down, they start to decelerate. Some of them are going to follow your lead. They're going to turn on their four-ways as well. Once you see that, you know that they notice you and that it'll be safe for you to go ahead and turn your four-ways off. Hey, it keeps you out of an accident. It keeps them out of an accident. We all get to go home. The other reason that you use your four-ways, whenever you're driving under, if I remember right, yeah, truck drivers, yeah, if your speed decreases to 45 and below, or was it 40? If you're under 45, I'm gonna say 45 and below, you're supposed to use four-ways. When it's not posted for you to drive 45. So if the sign says 55 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, and your speed decreases down to 45, you're supposed to have your emergency flashes on at that point. So all the other drivers behind you that can make that speed know that you're slower than what the posted speed limit is, and they'll get over and get around you. But of course, you know, you use your four-ways when you're on the side of the road. Some of us run our time down to where we need to take our 30-minute break, thinking are we gonna make it to the next rest area or the next stop, and you might have to just pull over off the road to do your 30 minutes on your clock. Yeah. I know a lot of y'all saying, oh, Charles, DC, man, hey, we don't need to do 30-minute break no more. That's not true. You still have to do a 30-minute break, but they're not saying it has to be like the regulation said previous to this year, that you have to literally stop and do a 30-minute break. Your 30-minute break now counts if you sit at the fuel island getting fuel for 30 minutes, or you're in line at the fuel island and it's taking you 30 minutes to get to that pump. Okay, that 30 minutes you took after your after driving 4 consecutive hours counts for your 30-minute break. So if you did not have to stop for fuel, like some of us, we have these auxiliary tanks, which I keep emphasizing on. You won't need to stop. You can keep rolling, and it's possible you can roll almost 8 hours. You do still have to make sure you got that 30-minute break in before you hit your 8-hour period. It'll reset, but if you don't drive over 8 hours, you should be good. But if you have to pull over on the side of the road to take a break, to check your tires, your fluids, your camper tires, your trailer tires, or whatever, turn on your 4-ways. Remember, you don't want to sit on the side of the road too long, because according to the FMCSA, you are required to put out your emergency triangles after sitting on the side of the road for a certain amount of time. So if you getting out to check something, throw the 4-ways on, check it, get back in the truck. Do not turn your 4-ways off until you start in motion with enough speed. Then you can turn your 4-ways off, turn your signal on to get over, and get on the highway. Typically what I do, I keep my 4-ways on, gain speed on the side of the road, and then kind of shift slowly over the white line. And when the traffic behind me sees that I'm merging over to get back in the lane, I hit my left turn signal, turn the 4-ways off, and then they notice I'm getting over. So that's how I do it. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But hey, that's your safety tip for today. And this is close this out. But remember, the roads may be grim, but I'ma reap that money all day. Yes, sir. You should too. Hey, keep the rubber side down. Stay safe out there. Be blessed.